Today we're doing a little visit to Frankenmuth, Michigan. Come along and see what they have to offer. This is the east side of the main shopping district. You can see there's a lot of themed buildings here. Some of them old, some of them newer. A lot of businesses coming and going here over the years, but still a very Bavarian touristy theme to it, with all the touristy kind of shops you'd expect, but a nice mix of small town shops and original items as well. Even the downtown park and public works building here is themed in a over-the-top Bavarian look with beautiful gardens. And some original old houses still here on Main Street too. And we're coming up on the Bavarian Inn, one of the two famous chicken dinner restaurants that are across the street from each other here in town. Both of the restaurants are owned by the same family, and you'll get very similar food and prices no matter which side of the road you decide to go into for your meal while you're here. Let's walk around the sidewalk here and have a look at some of the beautiful flowers and decorative landscaping and beautiful buildings we have in downtown Frankenmuth. It's really quite lovely. Great tourist stop, one of the most popular tourist locations in Michigan is Frankenmuth. And I try and make a visit over here at least a couple times a year during the summer, then another time at Christmas to see it during the winter time. It's very, very pretty in the winter time as well, with horse-drawn sleigh rides and the snow covering. They have an ice festival. I think it's in late January every year. That's just a nice place. Now we can see the Zenders restaurant on the west side of the road. And it's very, very well maintained and an older building, but look at the antique neon sign. There's a rumor that that's the oldest functioning neon sign in Michigan, which I've been unable to verify if that's true or not, but it certainly looks to be significantly vintage. And of course, with the virus situation, we have the procedures for entering and being safe while you're in the building. And we can't forget about that, can we? But here's a better look at the sign again and the landscaping around it. Zender's famous chicken dinners. Very, very nice. And the whole building's very pretty. And we've got a little historical marker here where it tells about the history of Zender's restaurant and the original inn that was on this site. It dates back quite a ways, if I'm not mistaken, to the 1920s. Yep, 1928. It was acquired. It was built in 1900 as a hotel, acquired by Zenders in 1928. And they opened it in Mother's Day of 1929. Quite a long, almost 100 years, what, 91 years. That's pretty good. Look at this beautiful landscaping here. It's just lovely. And as mentioned, in the wintertime they have sleigh rides here, but in the summertime we also have horse-drawn carriages which travel the streets back and forth around town. And that would be a fun thing to do if you're looking for something different while you're stopping by here. I don't think it's that new, but maybe it is. Zoom in a little and get a look at it too. Do a walk around all the way around it. Just a lovely sound. I love fountains, water features. They make such a nice, relaxing sound. Just lush flowers all around it. I'm smelling some really nice, some scents right now. I don't know what it is, but there's a really nice scent in the air of something cooking. We're trying to get a good view of the fountain statue here. That's about the best we can do. It's a traditionally dressed German couple dancing with the water cascading down. Very lovely. All right, we're going to cross the road to the other side and get a better view of some things over here. Just south of here is the River Marketplace. Let's see if I get right up that way. Is the River Marketplace, which is on the site of the old brewery. Very nice. Let's see if we can find something that says what time the clock entrance to the dining area. It says immediate seating for a summer afternoon. They're not too crowded today. And here's the menu. They're famous, of course, for their family style all-you-can-eat chicken dinner. that includes soups, salads, breads, entree accompaniments, dessert, and the famous Frankenmuth style chicken dinner. As much as you care to eat, $25.99 a person. About the same price as the all-you-can-eat chicken dinner. So really it's kind of a toss-up which way you'd want to go. But there's also a German dinner, which I don't remember seeing in the past. A collection of German favorites, including Sauerbraten, Schnitzel, and the Frankenmuth chicken, shown here. And these include all the same things: the noodle soup, the stollen bread, house-made wiping across toward Zenders. I say it's a beautiful building. The Bavarian Inn is really nice too, though. And if we look over here, this one here was redecorated to a Bavarian theme in the 1950s. Accented by a 50-foot high glockenspiel. Over 20 million meals served between 1888 and 1988. With a record of 5,470 in 1982. One of the 10 largest restaurants in the United States in the 1980s.
Yes, I know.
And they have a little store in the basement honoring Frankenmuth's own famous rock and roll band, Greta Van Fleet. And the boys are all from right here in Frankenmuth. We're going to zoom in right there. They got this adorable little chick topiary out front. Isn't that great? Another thing you can do here in Frankenmuth is take a ferry ride on the Cass River. And that looks like a lot of fun. But if it's not your thing, you can come down to one of the many free local parks and just enjoy yourself watching the boat go by.